Wow. So we dialed out to over 55 people. Okay, so welcome back to day 3 of the prospecting challenge. Today we're going to be doing some circle prospecting around my listing over on West. I just took this listing. This listing was really good. It actually came in as a lead about a month and a half ago. Was able to have a great conversation, convert it into an actual listing, and believe it or not, there was another agent already on this listing that was like going after it, trying to get it. We went in there, we did a really good listing presentation, which by the way, you can find that in our Unplugged Agent Community. There's a link down below if you want to grab your copy of that template. Did the whole presentation, won the listing, crushed it, and now she's also going to be buying a house with us. Great thing, great situation. So now I'm going to leverage it even further. We have an open house there tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing some circle prospecting using REDX. There is an affiliate link down below if you want to use REDX for your circle prospecting. There's a discount code. You'll get a discount when you sign up through my link. We are affiliates, so make sure to check them out. Really great tool, and I'm going to be doing some dialing circle prospecting. I pulled about 1,000 numbers. I did block quite a few of them in this area. There's, believe it or not, it looks like it canceled out like 900 of them, and there's only about roughly 100 that I'm going to be calling because a lot of them were on the DNC list, and I don't want to call people on the do not call list and get fines and all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing I like about this. It keeps me out of trouble. So let's dive into it. Oh, it's updated. So actually, it cut out 438 do not calls. And it cut out, oh, right here, the mobile numbers. That's what it is. Cut out mobile numbers. So yeah, so cut out 516 mobile numbers, and there's 3 numbers on here that belong to other real estate agents. So I'm not going to call them. So I'm left with 99 phone numbers. So let's load it up and let's do it.
Welcome to Wave.
Nope. This is a real estate agent. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Yeah. All right. On to the next. Oh, where's my script? I haven't done these in a little while. This is going to be a little rocky at first. Got to get the hang of this script again. All right, let's roll into it. And what I do is I just pull my script up here. You can actually upload the scripts into REDX too, and there's a little tab you can pull your scripts up with. But I'll put my script on screen so I can just go through it. I don't read it word for word, but just use it as a word track to keep you on track. And if the conversation goes way off, you want to bring it back on the rails and head towards the destination you want to be. You don't want to end up somewhere else. So that's the whole point of a script. It's not to sound like a robot and read it line by line. You'll notice I kind of veer off sometimes, but then I always bring it back using something in here to get me to my destination of where I want to go, which is either doing lead nurture, setting an appointment, or doing something, advancing that lead further along in my pipeline and through my sales funnel to hopefully turn them into a client, either a buyer or a seller.
To continue your call in English, please press 1 now.
Para continuar en español, presione 9.
We're sorry we couldn't connect you. Just for calling in today, you have the opportunity to receive special pricing and discounts.
Don't want that. All right. That's no good.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English. Hello, and thank you for calling. If you believe you were called from this phone number...
No. No, no, no.
Calling St. Joseph Church in Hope Valley for Mass times.
Oh, that's not what we want. Wow. This is crazy. Nobody's answering. I've already called 35 prospects, 0.
Hello?
Hi, Carrie?
You got the wrong number.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so first answer is the wrong number. To keep rolling, see what we get. Hi, Denise.
Hello?
Hi, Denise.
No, Denise is not here.
Oh, okay. Is there a better time to call back?
I don't really know. Bye.
Okay.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Sharanzia Company. Thank you for calling Rhode Island Harvesting Company.
So there's a lot of numbers in here that are not residential. So this is kind of like in an area there's a lot of commercial stuff. So that's the problem. We're hitting a lot of commercial stuff. So just trying to weed through these. Okay, that is it for this campaign. So we made, So we dialed out to over 55 people, and we didn't get any answers. So time to move on to a different lead source, but at least we got that out of the way. You never know. I mean, like I always say in this video, circle prospecting can be really hit or miss. Depends on the area you're calling. If you're really near a lot of commercial stuff, it's usually going to be a miss, but I would always try it if you get a new listing. And then if you're like in an area where there's a lot of residential, you might get a lot more hits. And then also today, New England, if you can see outside, it's super nice out, so people probably aren't going to answer me. But on to the next lead source. I want to check our CRM, and I want to see if we have any new leads that came in to see if I can make any conversions there today, because I would hate to have a day where I spend time on the phone and don't get any progress. That's not a good thing. So let's call some of the new leads that came in. That will be good. Check this out. And go from here. So let's start dialing these. Let me get my script booked going. Definitely need to get my scripts. That's important. I mean, I know them pretty much by heart, but I always like to have them up just in case. You never want to be too overconfident either. That's never a good thing. Confidence is good, but overconfidence is can breed some sloppiness, and we don't want that. So, all right, we got our scripts up, and we are going to roll. Let's go into it. Let me drag this away. This here. I'll keep this guy here. All right, awesome. All right, so we have this one. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we got K. All right. Five, 6, 8.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your
No
call
way.
cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
All right.
Announcement.
That's crazy. So this lead is not a good lead. All right, let's get rid of it. So we're going to put this in bad leads. And we are going to update. And we're going to put wrong number. Bad number. Okay. That's too bad. That one just came in 4 hours ago too. I figured that'd be a good one. All right. So next up. There's no one called this one either. Okay.
Hello, Bethany speaking.
Hey Bethany, this is Chris from the Alpine Group. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I just wanted to reach out to you. You had reached out to us about a home in Rhode Island. I just wanted to check in and see how your home search was going so far.
It's going okay, thank you. Yep, we're actually looking at putting an offer in
Oh,
on the
okay.
house this weekend, so
Oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
yeah, thank you.
All right, yeah.
And
No.
all right, thank you so much.
Did you already have an agent by chance? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right, awesome.
Yep.
Well, I just wanted to call you and check in to make sure we weren't dropping the ball on our end. I saw you come through our website a couple days ago, so.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Bethany. Have a good day.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, already has an agent. And the way that conversation sounded, I think she had one for a little while, not eager to talk at all. But, so I don't think we dropped the ball on that one, which is good. I always hate it when we have a lead in the system and then we just completely drop the ball. Like it's somebody, like for example, I had one the other day where he came in, he was searching for homes on our website. No one was able to get in contact with him. We did make outbound calls, but nobody got the lead. And he found an agent and actually went under contract in the time span that he was on our website without an agent. So that was a huge loss. That was a potential commission and a potential client that we could have had. But this case, I don't think it was. I think she just saw one of our ads. She was already working with an agent and probably just clicked it and landed in our CRM. So not a big deal, but definitely got to filter this out and make sure we don't continue to call because first of all, you don't want to call people that aren't interested. That's not good. It's not a good look for your brand, and it's also a waste of time. So she already has an agent. We're going to put it in bad leads, update the notes to already has an agent. Just put this here, agent making an offer on a house today. All right. All right. So we're going to get rid of that one and we're on to the next. For some reason that's not dialing. Let me try that one more time. All right. Well, that lead's not ringing, so just gonna put that in the notes and then move on. Okay, on to the next one.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed, as the called party is busy. Please.
Okay, they're busy, so it's not a bad number. So we're just gonna put no answer and then move on.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Okay, nope. So no answer, moving on to the next. So far we've had, I had that one pickup, but we really only had one conversation and we've made quite a few dials today. So we're not really seeing the answer rates that I'd like, but again, it is the weekend. So I think that's probably part of it. But regardless, we're still in here making dials. If you don't swing the bat, you can't hit the ball. That's the reality, you know. Unfortunately, you can't hit the ball unless you're swinging the bat. So you got to come in every day and swing the bat, even if it's less likely that you'll hit the ball. You know, on the weekend, it's just less likely. It is what it is. But sometimes you do. And if you just don't swing the bat in general, you don't get in the game and play the game, you're not going to win. So hopefully this inspires you to just get in the game and win. You know, any one of these phone calls could pick
Your
up.
call
and it
has
could be
been
a client.
forwarded to
It could be a client. So that's the way to look at this. Every person that doesn't answer, that is a dead end, is one step closer to someone that does answer. So that's the main thing here, is you have to just get in that mindset, because if not, you're going to get defeated really quick on the phone, and that's not what you want.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
You just got to keep hammering away. Trust the process and don't be outcome driven. Just trust the process. Put the reps in, do the work, do what you have to do, and just trust that it's going to work, because you're taking the actions that you need to take every day to have these connections and find these new clients. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. Like prospecting day 2, at the end of it, I ended up with 3 good quality leads. So you never know. I am going to call back that third one today too, that hung up on everybody. That's going to be good. Before I wrap this call session up, I am going to call her back and see if she's willing to talk. In fact, after this call, that's who I'm calling. I'm going to call her and see if we can have a conversation.
Your call.
All right, let me find her in our system and give her a call, because that will be a good one. I'm interested to see where that goes. Let's see. Remember, I saved her in my calendar. I told you got to do that. I could do it in here too, which is cool. It will give me an alert 5 minutes before, but I have a lot of these leads in the pond. So if they're in the pond where our other agents in the team can work them, I can't set that alert until I assign myself the lead. So I didn't do that intentionally to give the other agents in the team an opportunity to follow up. I don't like to pull leads off the table or try to convert them into an appointment before I actually do that, because I want to give everybody a chance to do that. I don't want to just take leads off the table before I totally make the appointment and it's ready to come in, have a conversation and talk to us. So that's why, but it does do that in here too. But I just save in my calendar just because the situation with the team, you know, I don't like to do that. So, all right, let's call. This is the woman that hangs up. I think I might be able to have good convo here. So if you remember in day 2 of the prospecting challenge, if not, go check it out. It's uploaded on my YouTube. We had a brief conversation. She asked for a call back on Saturday. She didn't hang up on me. So let's see what we get here.
Hello?
Hey, Abby.
Yeah?
Hey, Abby, this is Chris. We spoke a couple days back. You asked me to call you on Saturday?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm just in the middle of something. I was supposed to have the day off, but I had to come in. You know, I'm a manager here, so I
okay.
got called into work. I do get out at 7. I don't know if that's too late.
I can give you a call at 7. That's fine.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Abby.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Didn't hang up. It's good. She answered right away. Another touch on the lead, which is always good. The more touches you get, the closer you are to an appointment. And we'll call back at 7. See what happens. You know, all good stuff. All good stuff. So I'm going to make a note here. I'm going to move this appointment up to 7 p.m. and see what happens. You know, I will definitely update you on this. I'm going to make the alert 5 minutes before 7 and go from here. Perfect. So I'm going to log this so the team knows if anybody sees this lead. At work, ask for me to call at 7. Good stuff. So let's go back to our leads. And another follow-up. The woman that I spoke with on prospecting day 2, the second person, we have scheduled to go see houses possibly. So we're working on that one. And then the first one, I've been back and forth setting up on a home search. That's more of a long-term nurture, but building the relationship there, we have been back and forth on text. So that's looking good. Definitely looking positive. So we're heading in the right direction here. So let's keep dialing. Let's make it happen. Susie, Tracy, yeah, let's go. Abby. Oh, let's go Randy. Randy. So I think this lead right here is interesting because the lead name is different than what we have in the system. Strange, but let's make it work. We got a lot of
Hi, this is Stanley.
we got a lot of contacts on this lead, and it's just not answering. So let's keep it moving on that one. This one, my last contact was 2 days ago. Let's give this one a try. So right now we are at, I'm gonna count that as 2 contacts. Nope, not answering. I'm gonna do no answer again. Okay. And I am excited because after my call session, I am off to the gym. I'm gonna get a good workout in. I love it. I'm excited, but got a little bit more. I want to see if we can get something else here to bite. Again, I don't like to end prospecting sessions without something. You know, you got to move the ball forward every day in some kind of a way. I feel like sometimes.
Please leave your message for...
Thought she was going to answer. I thought we had something. See, so many people get so upset with this prospecting stuff. Sometimes, you know, you just have to sit here and you have to have fun. You can't take it too seriously. It's not that serious. You're just calling people, seeing if they want to buy a house or sell a house or whatever. You know, it's not that serious of a thing. Like, some people are going to hang up. Some people are going to have great conversations. Some people are going to be rude. It doesn't matter. Just sit here, have some fun, and just drive your business forward. That's the whole point. Like, what are your goals? Are they big? Are they small? What are you trying to achieve? And that's why you need to sit here and just have a good time. Like, think about the outcomes that you're trying to get to. Think about the big milestones in your career that you want to get to. Think about the money you want to save. Think about the investment properties you want. Think about the travel you want to do. Think about the things you want to do for your family. Think about all that stuff. Whatever it is, you know what that is deep down. But that's what you need to do. Just sit here and have a good time. Don't take it so seriously. If someone yells at you, hang up. Oh, have a good day, bud. See ya. That's the way to look at this stuff. It's not that serious. No need to get upset. These people don't know you. You don't know them. All you're trying to do is have a good conversation and grow your business. It's that simple. Try not to take it too personal. If you do that, it will wreck you, and you won't do this consistently.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
And sometimes, you know, I know I'm recording for the challenge, and I know I don't want to put too much noise on here, but sometimes I'll sit here and listen to music while I do it, you know, just or podcast or whatever. Sometimes the podcasts are too much because then you're distracted. I like to kind of lock in when I do this. The worst thing is when somebody answers and you're listening to a podcast and somebody finally answers, and then you don't even, like, you're out of it and you have that big gap and you saying hello. I wouldn't do that because then you're going to miss opportunities. But yeah, you can just have fun with this, you know. You got to totally have fun with it. And that's why I wanted to start this challenge, because I know how this stresses so many people out, and it shouldn't. It's not a big deal. I mean, when I first started real estate, I had to sit here and do this every day or knock on doors because I had no clients and I was only 22 years old. Now it's 10 years later. I have a real estate team and things are different. But this is what I did when I started. And this is how I built my business up to 6 figures, even when houses were half the home price they are now. So now the commissions are much larger. But I did that by locking in and doing stuff like this. So it works. Don't overthink it, because if you overthink it, you won't do it. And if you don't do it, you're not going to make the kind of money you want to make. It is what it is, you know? So I've set my team up in a way where they have all the resources to do everything that they need to do to lock in. And basically all the resources I wish I had when I first started, because to be honest with you, I didn't have any of this stuff. And when I did finally have the money to pay for it, it was a struggle to pay for it, because this stuff's, everything adds up in real estate. So But just don't overthink prospecting, and you can do it. You can get started fairly cheap. Things like REDX let you in the door. You can call sellers, all that kind of stuff. You don't need super expensive systems. You can get started fairly cheap. So I think it's a great opportunity for anybody looking to build their business, even today. Obviously, there's other ways to drive business and do things like social media and all that kind of stuff. But I think you need to have multiple tiers. You need the sales element of your business. You need the marketing element of your business. You need the customer service element of your business. You need all of it working in sequence. But this is one piece that so many people leave out. And I feel like that's why so many agents are struggling right now to get to their goal, because you just got to get on the phone and have these conversations. People don't know you. They have no opportunity to hire you. That's the reality. And this industry is so saturated right now with so many agents that they have so many choices. So you need to put yourself in front of them. And this is one of the best ways to do it. And the reality is your competition usually isn't willing to do it. So this helps you stand out in a way that, other people just can't compete with, because they're not willing to sit here and do it. So I hope that helps. However, throughout this challenge, I do want to look at the weather outside, because anytime the weather is bad, I've noticed a huge spike up in the pickup rate. Whenever it's really nice out, the pickup rate's low. So I want to see throughout this challenge, as I'm doing this every day, how the weather impacts people's answer rate. I'm super curious on that. I really am, because I do see a correlation.
Hi, it's Kristen. Please leave me a message
And it could be partly because it's New England. I feel like if we were in like a different state, like if this was Arizona, where there was like 300 days of sunshine, I don't think it would be that impactful. I truly don't. But because we're in New England, we're just breaking into the spring summer phase of the year. I think it's making an impact. I think people are checked out outside having a good time right now. So let's see, what do we have left for dials? We got a couple more left, and then we're going to check out. We're going to do three more dials, and then we're done.
Your call has been forwarded.
There's dial number 1. Now we're going to go into dial number 2.
Thank you for calling Jim. Oh,
Nope. And then we're going to go to dial number 3.
Please leave your message for...
Nope. All right, so we are done. I'm going to log the note quick and then look at our results. So it looks like we are at, for today, we have over 70 dials. We had 2 contacts and 1 follow-up call for tonight. So we'll see where tonight's conversation goes. Hopefully it's positive. Hopefully it's a good one. But overall, it's been a day that's been a little challenging on the phone. But tomorrow, we are jumping back into it after my open house at the listing that we converted, the one that we was calling on earlier. And we're going to see how we do with that. And then we're going to also continue calling after that. So I look forward to prospecting day 4, and I will see you soon. Thanks again for tuning in, and make sure to drop your call results in our group. If you want to join our group, it's in the description below. Thanks again for tuning in.